Las Vegas attack. While the nation mourns and seeks answers, there's a new sense of urgency in Austin. We're getting ready to welcome tens of thousands of outdoor music festival fans to Austin city limits.
If somebody enters with evil intent, the best that you can do is try to protect the safety of your guests.
Close to 500,000 people are expected to attend this year's Austin City Limits Music Festival. Many of them will stay in hotels, some with a view of the crowds.
In direct response to the Las Vegas attack, the Texas Hotel and Lodging Association is taking action. It's asking hotels to reconsider their policy for those do not disturb signs that guests hang on their doors.
KXAN's Brittany Glass looks at what it could mean for hotel guests on busy event weekends.
Nearly all major hotels have a 72-hour do not disturb policy.
So no more than 3 days pass where any activity could be going on in a property that we aren't visually observing what's going on in that room.
The Texas Hotel and Lodging Association suggests shortening that time frame, especially during major events.
Trying to make sure that the guest room, if we see anything suspicious in terms of materials or guest activities or in any common areas, any suspicious activities, that we address it immediately and we work with the area police.
The association says hotels can hire private security officers or ban guns from the building. But the bottom line is anyone can enter a hotel armed.
I remember the day when it happened, and it was another tragedy.
Austin saw that firsthand in July 2015 when Michael Holt shot and killed a man inside the Omni Hotel downtown.
I don't think there was anything the hotel staff could have done to have avoided its happening.
Still, the association says changing policy is a way to be proactive, but at what expense?
And it's that trade-off. What are we willing to give up in terms of our personal freedoms for a feeling of security, a feeling of safety?
Security experts say hotels aren't airports after all.
Or are we willing to say, I'm okay with having my bags searched before I take them into the hotel room? And the logistics of that alone is terrifying.
A hotel's safety protocol is not required to be filed with the city of Austin, other than what's required by building and fire codes. Those codes do require a life safety review of hotel plans that include exit locations, sprinkler systems, fire alarms, and proper lighting at exit points. These are all considered part of the review of the building plan prior to construction. Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
And a question many Austin City Limits concert goers may be asking is, will the experience be different this year? Getting answers has been harder than we thought it would be. The festival directed us to Austin Police. Just hours ago, Police Chief Brian Manley announced APD will be working with federal partners, and the Department of Public Safety has offered to send in troopers.
All of the casinos in the Las Vegas Strip skyline make it a little challenging to visualize this attack, but it's easier to picture when you put the Mandalay Bay Hotel in the context of the Austin skyline. That hotel is 480 feet tall with 43 stories. It is roughly the height of the W Austin Hotel and Residences, which is 478 feet tall and has 37 stories. The shooter was on the 32nd floor, about 350 feet in the air. That's just a little higher than the UT Tower, which is 307 feet tall. That's where just over 51 years ago, a shooter positioned himself to kill 13 people and injure more than 30 others.